So in the beginning of the drama, we first see a lighthouse from which a boy is falling down. But how did he fall? That is, did he fall down accidentally or did someone push him? This is not told to us yet. Then the story comes to the present where we see the lead's room for free. It is the year 2021 and we see our female lead who is 30 years old. She tells us about herself that my name is Vishing and I am late for my job once again today. So I had to do my makeup in a hurry like every day. Well, she got ready quickly and came out, due to which mom starts telling her to have breakfast before leaving. But Vishing refuses and then finally she came to the bus so that she can save time. When she reaches her workplace, she receives her wedding notification. That means Vishing is getting married exactly after 10 days. But the boy she was supposed to marry had broken up with Vishing a few days ago by telling her that he doesn't like her anymore. Vishing was shocked to hear this because Vishing has liked this boy since school time. She has come. That is, this boy was Bashing's high school crush, whose name is JNU, who now wants to stay away from Bashing. Bashing starts telling that I tried a lot to convince JNU so that we can get back into a relationship. But he not only did not agree but he always said bad words to me that I should disappear from his life forever. There are only a few days left for the wedding, so I cannot tell this to my family members. That is why I cry every night and send Zenugo messages, try to convince him but he does not even reply and then the story came to the present, that is, I was standing in the wishing bus and remembering all these things and I am very sad too, well he quickly. Bhakti also comes to her workplace which is a zoo. Here she does fishing office work, along with that she has to wear costume and play with children in the evening. So when she was taking rest at last, she again started remembering JNU's things. How? Only 10 days are left for the wedding. And my family is busy with the wedding preparations. But Jane has broken up with me saying that he doesn't feel anything for me, so I started feeling sad again. So much so that she drinks late night and after getting very drunk she comes near a river and standing there she starts talking nonsense to Jane's that I don't know what you think of yourself. That you suddenly refused to marry me. Then she talks to a Mr. Sankal who starts asking her if she has had a breakup. Because girls come here drunk alone only when they have a breakup. Bashing says that yes it is like that but it is okay. I will try to fix everything. Then that mysterious uncle suddenly came behind Bashing and started saying that. Stop running after the thing which does not belong to you because what is not in your destiny, you will not get it even if you try a million times and then he gave a fish road by telling that a world full of happiness was behind you but you never noticed it, that is why when you get the chance again. Do not let your happiness slip away. Bishing keeps looking back after hearing all this and then as soon as she got the trend, Uncle disappeared. Bishing thinks that maybe I am too drunk that is why I could not see Uncle leaving. As soon as she came back to her house, her mother scolded her a lot and asked where were you missing? Why did you return home so late? You have come and why have you drunk so much? Your wedding is after a few days. We still have to send the invitation cards to all the relatives but you are not in your senses. She did not reply to her mother's words but quietly came to her room where she was looking at her wedding card sadly when she started searching for something. She said this, I should not give up but try to convince more Janes one last time. Bishan found her old mobile phone which she used in school and then she found her school uniform. She clicked a photo of both and sent it to the Janes. With this voice message that our pre-wedding shoot was done but only school uniform shoot was left which was going to happen tomorrow. So tomorrow I will reach school wearing our old uniform. If you also come there to meet me then I will forget everything that there was any breakup between us. That means I will accept you back. Without asking anything. Then this scene got cut and now we are shown the next day she is coming to school where she is wearing her old uniform and is saying that it feels like I have come back to my school days. That means things seem the same even today. Well she sits at one place and then JNU arrives. She starts helping but it is too late and he did not come. Mishing took out her old mobile and started looking at all the old messages she had sent earlier. But as soon as she deleted a message, something happened and Wishing came directly from the present to the past. That means time travel has happened. And it was raining very heavily. So someone comes from behind and covers Bashing and Amarela. Bashing could not understand who this person is, and then as soon as she turns, she finds out that this is the same boy whom we saw falling from the lighthouse in the beginning. Actually, Bashing does not know that she has come way back in time by time traveling. That is, in her school days, Bashing asks the boy that who are you, but the boy does not say anything, and then when Bashing sees Hanyo coming, she runs towards him happily and says that I was sure that you will definitely come because you cannot leave me a few days before the wedding. So then Jaenu, who is the Jaenu from the past, starts asking, what nonsense are you talking about? How many times have I told you to stay away from me, don't you understand? Annoying said that, and then he left from there, while Wishing just keeps looking at him that when he did not want to come back into the relationship, why did he wear the uniform on my request? Why did she come here? Well, now we see the bus scene, where Wishing was very sad because of Jaenu. But when she notices that the same boy who she met a while ago is behind her, Wishing starts thanking him. The umbrella is there to cover her, and when she is about to leave, then that boy says that, "Take my umbrella, because it is raining outside." She thanked and took the umbrella and got down from the bus. But when she was leaving from here, she again started remembering the words of mysterious uncle that the whole world and happiness is behind you. That is why when she looks back, she does not see anyone. That is why she started saying that uncle's words were nonsense, and he left from there, and as we went a little further, that boy also came out of the bus. By the way, his name is Wangsun. He started looking at Bashing very carefully while he was going, as if he had noticed Bashing every time, but Bashing never noticed Wangsun. Also, we are shown the college entrance exam board of 2010. This means that Wishing has come to 2010 directly from 2021. Well, Wishing now comes to her house, where she keeps the umbrella given by Wangsun. And now she is very sad because of Jane. That is why she does not even notice how much her house has changed. News of 2010 was running on TV. Wishing came to her room and directly lay down on her bed. That is, she did not even notice her room. How did it used to be so different earlier? That is, there were photos of Wishing's favorite anime characters on a completely different wall. Then suddenly something starts happening in Wishing's old mobile. That is, a lot of messages started coming non-stop about some breaking news, and then again time travel happened and Wishing came back to the present time, i.e. 2021. Well, she was sleeping here when she gets a call from her best friend who asks how the wedding preparations are going. Have all the invitation cards been sent? Then Sing says yes, everything is going well. Tell me, when will you come back? Then she says, I will come back next week, don't you know about this? Quickly check the group chat and hear this. When Wishing looks at the group chat, she sees the same boy in the group photo whom she met in school and bus. That is Wangsun. Wishing asks her best friend about this boy. Then her best friend tells her that how can you forget Wangsun? That is, he was the topper of our school. Then she says that yes, your entire focus in school was only on Jane's, that is why you never noticed other boys. Missing gets confused that how can I meet him in school after so much time? So when she quickly comes out to look for the umbrella given by Wangsun, then she does not find any umbrella outside. Missing's younger brother starts telling her, you did not bring anything with you. Then Bashing's eyes went to the TV where a discussion was being held about time travel. So Bashing starts listening to that conversation carefully. Then someone came to the door, who was none other than Siny, who got up and started returning the things given to Bashing. Bashing asks that when you met me in the morning in the school, then only this thing happened. When he returns these things, Sunjana replies that but I did not go to school today. Bashing starts saying that yes you are a busy person, how would you remember anything related to me? Then he says that look Wishing, stop expecting anything from me. And anyway, I threw away my school uniform as soon as the school ended. So how can I come wearing that? Just then Bishing's brother started asking JNU to come inside so that both of them can eat noodles together. But JNU does not stop and quickly leaves from there. While Bishing's brother just kept stopping him, saying that we are going to become a family very soon, so why are you shying from us? Ramesh Singh silences her brother and sends him inside. Then her brother gives her noodles, with which she takes them to her room and starts getting angry that did she meet Janu's ghost in the morning and not Janu. He went away saying that he did not see me in the morning, but then suddenly Singh starts suspecting that I had gone back in time as was being shown on TV and then laughs that no, No, this is not possible at all. I mean, how can I even think of such things? But then she carefully recalled everything and realized that when I deleted the messages from my old mobile, suddenly everything had changed. This means that time travel did not happen because of deleting the messages in the mobile, and that is why she picks up her old mobile. And here, when she deleted another message, magic happened and she finally went back in time, i.e. back to her school days. Mission is very shocked seeing this scene. This is really working. That means I have really come directly from 2021 to the time behind, i.e. 2010. Here we were also shown JNU, which was coming from the front. Then a friend from JNU, after seeing the presentation, said, "Hey, look, there is your shadow." That means it seems that it is weighing you again. So then JNU comes to Beijing and leaves, saying, "How many times should I tell you to stay away from me? Don't you understand human language?" He said something annoying and then left from there. While Beijing just keeps looking at him and then starts saying that I really can't believe that I fell in love with this jerk during school time. Well, now wishing has made her mood better, and then she happily looks around the school. Then she looks around the city carefully and sees how different things used to be earlier. Then she comes to her house, where she looks around the house carefully and sees that everything used to be completely different earlier. Then she comes to her room and looks at the place very carefully. She started noticing carefully how all the things were kept separately earlier. But when she saw the photo of Janu kept in her room, she took them out and threw them away. When Bashing's mom and father came back home, Bashing started praising her mom non-stop on seeing her, that her mom had changed completely from before to now. That is, she looked so pretty and young, and then she starts telling her father that, "Dad, buy all the properties near the beach as soon as possible, because you have no idea how much the prices of houses there are going to increase in the future." Then Dad starts telling that, "But son, I don't have any money." Mission's mother first scolds her husband that when will you get promotion and office. Then she started asking Vishing, "How is your exam preparation going? Because tomorrow there is a college entrance exam." Vishing was surprised that is there an exam tomorrow? Then now we are shown the next scene, that how all the students are going to give the exam. But Vishing is very upset because she does not want to give the exam again. That is why she pleads with her parents to please let me go from here. I have faced all this once, I will not be able to face it again, but they do not listen to Vishing. Now we see the exam hall scene, where all the students were busy writing the exam. Vishing was just passing time. Because now when she does not remember anything, so what will she write? So sometimes she is doing one thing and sometimes something else to pass time. She even fell asleep in the end and said that I had to escape from this situation and go back to the present. Well, now we are shown that the exam is over and now all the students were going back home. Sitting at the Beijing bus stop and waiting for the bus to arrive. While she was doing this, she saw someone beside her who was none other than Wangsun. So Mission quickly comes close to him and reads the name written on his badge and asks him, "Are you our school topper, Wangsun?" So then Wangsun had become very nervous due to Jokaveshing getting so close to him. He hesitantly says yes. Then Wing starts saying, "Sorry that I scared you." Then Wangsun replies that no, it is not like that. Whereas the poor guy was really very scared because he does not like to talk to her much. That is, Wangsun is a shy person. He is the one who focuses only on his studies and stays away from girls. Bishing tells him that bus 11 has come. Let's go. Then he asks that, "But how do you know that I had to go in this bus, i.e. bus 11? Then Bishing tells that, "Because we have met twice. You may not remember, but I remember you very well, so this." Listen, Wangsun became very happy in his heart as he felt good knowing that Basing recognized him. Then both of them went inside the bus, and this is the same day when they met last time at the bus stop. Well, Basing came back to his home where mom was asking him about the exam. How was the exam? But she doesn't answer and quickly comes to her room, and here she starts getting worried that she doesn't know what will happen now. That means I have not written anything in the exam. I may fail in the future because of this. I think I should go back to the present as soon as possible. Before things get worse, but how can I go back now? That is, by deleting the message I will go to the past, or else if I delete the message again, I will go to the present. But suddenly, like last time, something starts happening in the mobile. That is, Messages of some news were coming non-stop, and then Bixing came back to the present where she accidentally breaks the noodles bowl. Hearing the noise, Bixing's mom and younger brother both rushed to her room and asked her if she was okay. Bixing said yes and then asked her, "Mom, did I fail in the college entrance exam of 2010? Then her mom said no, and then her younger brother told her that I agree your marks were not good, but somehow you got admitted in college. When she found it, Bixing felt relieved. The younger brother cleaned the floor and explained to Bixing that she should not be so careless, and then when he left, Bixing started thinking that, was I dreaming or did I just time travel, when Wishing again got a message from Jamie asking her when she would tell her family about their breakup? Seeing this, she again started getting upset. Well, now we see Wishing's same old life again, where she has to leave for the workplace early every day. Where she is always late in reaching, so she gets scolded a lot. She also has to get beaten up by the children. When she does a Teddy costume job at last, and just like that Wishing's life went on. That is, Wishing is regretting that if I had taken the future seriously in the past, then today my life would have been completely different. That is, if James had taken the future seriously, then today my life would have been completely different. If I had paid attention to studies instead of following him, everything would have been fine today and I would not have been sad when he left. So one night she was sitting alone and thinking about all these things, then she got an idea. That is, Wishing should search for the answers of college entrance exam 2010. This means that Bixing is planning to go back to the past so that she can score full marks in the exam and brighten her future. Then what was that gold? Before going to the past, Bixing started memorizing all the answers with full concentration. Mom even asks, "What are you memorizing?" Then she starts giving an excuse that there is definitely going to be a competition in the office. So this is the preparation for all that, and then now she comes to her room where we are shown that this time Breathing has memorized all the exam answers very well. So she starts saying that this time I will top. That means now I am well prepared to go to the past and show my ex's place.